Okay, today I'm going to carry on with the series. We're going to do the database part of the exam, task 3 databases. It says you're now going to prepare some reports for the company. Make sure all the currency values display the euro sign and are 2 decimal places. Remember that throughout your exam. Always read the introduction. Using a suitable database package, import the file AD Sports. Okay, so you go to Start, All Programs, Microsoft Office, and Access. And there we go. So I'm going to go a bit fast because it's quite a long thing, okay? And let's open it up. So that's big. We go to blank database, put the name in there, and create. Go yes, and close table 1. Okay, so there it is. Now we're going to import the file. You go to external database, you go to text file. Okay? Remember, there's import and export. Export is sending away somewhere, import is bringing it in. Go to browse, go to your folder which is on your desktop. Okay, all these files should be in your folder on your desktop. And what do they want? AD Sports. Okay, and you go open. There it is. How do we know it's AD Sport? Well, they tell it to us. They tell us, okay? AD Sport. So, there it is. We've browsed it, we've found it in our folder, and we go, okay. Must be delimited. Delimited. Next. Must be comma. Please, guys, don't forget, first row contains field names. Okay, must go gray, the first one. Go next, don't do anything here. And always click choose my own primary key. Why? Because it's a relationship table, which means it's going to have 2 files. The minute you click on choose my own primary key, it automatically goes and finds this. If they are, however, they want you to use another field, you click on this, the combo box down arrow, and you go and look for it. Okay, there it is. Okay. But always just click on choose my own primary key, and normally it will be this field automatically, so you don't have to worry too much about that. And we finished. Okay, so there it is. Close. Okay, what does the paper want next? Let's have a look. Okay, using a suitable, use these field names and data types. So you go back in there, click on the table, make sure it's opened, and you're going to go Home, View, Design View. And there's the data types. Then we know the first 3 are text, tells us that. Text, number text, and then Boolean, and then currency, okay? So we're going to go text, number, location, text, residential must be Boolean. So we make it yes, no. Can you see that? Yes, no. Cost must be currency. Anything to do with money, currency. They sometimes put the numerical, or let me show you in the paper. They always do this. I don't know why. Why they just can't be, just leave the numeric out and just leave it as currency. I don't know why they do that. Doesn't make sense to me. If they want a currency, just write currency, okay? And so they want currency. How do we do it? Remember, at the top of the paper, this is where a lot of you seem to just forget what I told you. The currency values must be display the euro sign and 2 decimal places. Highlight that in the exam. Take a highlighter pen with. Then when you're doing this kind of stuff, sorry, you always go and read your introduction. Okay, so there we are. We know it's currency. So what's the format? Can you see at the bottom here? Format. The format is euro. So you go to euro. And what is the decimal places? It's 2. Okay, 1, 2. Say, we've made it yes, no, we've made it currency. Okay, you take a screenshot of this screen. Okay, you put in your evidence. I'm going to see if my screenshot will work. Okay, take that and you go to your folder and you open your evidence document and you put it in the correct place. Okay, and it's databases. Okay, say I'm doing databases and let's see if it'll work. And we put it there. And there it is. Make it big. Okay, the marker needs to see it. It can't be so small that, and once you printed it, you can't see nothing. This is wrong. Big wrong. Okay, make it big. You can always crop it a bit, all the necessary space, but make sure that it's big. It must be. You must be able to read the zeros and 2 decimal places. Okay, you can always crop it. I'm just going to do one. I'm not going to do them all, just to show you. Always grab it in one of the corners. Okay, and you can make it like that. You can bring this up there. You can cut this out there, and now you can make it nice and bigger at least, so that the marker can see what you've done. Okay, so there you go. Now you're going to get the marks. Can you see that? Okay, now I can see nicely, or the marker can see what you've done. You go File, Save As, okay, Word document, and Save As type, remember Word document, and if I take the evidence, something like that, okay, and you'll save it in your folder on your desktop. And every time you do something important, you're going to save it in on your desktop. Okay, so you've saved it. There you go, and you minimize. Save. Quite easy. Then you go back to your residential. Can you see yes, no? You go back here, don't ask questions, just make a text. I'll explain to you in a short while. You make a text, okay? And because you've done something important, you save it there, you go yes, and you go back here, okay? And you save your database as Access 2000 and whatever database, save database as, and you save it, go yes, and you save it as 10C, okay? Or your name or whatever they tell you, okay, and you save it, and there you go. Go yes, and we've saved it. So that's how to bring your table in, okay, and do your field types. Now the reason why you made it back to, remember the residential, it was yes, no, I told you to make a text. Because this is 0 and 1, we want yes, no to appear here. We've got to somehow get this to make it yes, no. How do you do that? You click on your data sheets. Can you see your data type? Because we made a text. You go here and you make it yes, no. Some data may be lost. You go yes. And can you see what it did? Then you go to your format. You make it yes, no. And you come back to your data type and you make a text. And there it changed it. And you save it. Keep on saving your work, okay? So that's the first part of databases. I'm going to do it in short little bursts so that you know what you do, so you can practice this, okay? I'll do the next part in a couple of minutes.